Is this how we raise pigs now?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm glad your gym skills and cheer skills came in to work on the farm here. Fun times. Unfortunately, I am taking care of another little piglet. Don't know what is going on with these mamas. She was brought to me early this morning when Kobe was out doing chores. Literally was almost dead. When I say that, I mean she was not moving. She could not move. She was not really even sucking. I used a syringe and warmed up some milk and put a lot of sugar in that milk and squirting it with a syringe down her throat for the past several hours. She is finally able to move around. She is squealing a little bit. I don't know what kind of internal damage she has done from hypoglycemic for so long. What happens to these mamas? I know Peppa is gone. We have pulled her 3 babies. She was not feeding her 3 babies. They weren't unresponsive, but they were headed there. They were very weak. That's what I should say, very weak. So we went ahead and just pulled those babies from her, and she's gone like in the morning. The other 2 mamas that were out there, of course, one is nursing her 3 babies, and then we have one that has the 9, and I'm not sure. She was doing so good. This is going to be one of those. This morning, Colby said 4 were still running around and 4 looked like they were getting weak. If that's the case, and I end up having to take all her babies, she will be gone too. We have one also that we don't think she can get pregnant. We don't think she delivered last time, and all of the other mamas have delivered, which has been a mess because I feel like I'm taking care of all of their babies. So she should have already had babies if she was going to have babies by now, and since she hasn't, she will likely go too. Just kind of weeding out. We don't feel like if they are a good, wholesome pig mama, they can't stay here. Again, pots of milk on the stove. I'm warming up. This is going outside to all my piglets out there right now. And hopefully we can get that one up. If she doesn't get up, then, you know, there's not much we can do with her, but we're working on it.
Her head a little bit. She's been moving around, but right now I think she used all of her energy. Baby, come on. It won't move.
Okay, it has been very eventful. Y'all have missed a lot of our actual work, and I'll tell you why. Our biggest girls are not here, so we have the babies strapped down in their car seats on the Ranger watching Mickey Mouse. So they're in safety seats just right up there where we can see them. We have made a run from where they're at all the way down to this fence. And we've told y'all before, Peppa is our oldest. She had babies. I think I know why she was not nursing her babies, because the other mama was doing the same thing. And I'm fixing to tell y'all the rundown on what I discovered. And oh no, those babies are out. So here's the deal, and they're out. So now we've got to try to figure something else out. So the mama that delivered first, her babies are the biggest, and they're basically ruling the moms. We're losing our smallest piglets because the older piglets are going to the moms and won't let the little ones nurse. It doesn't matter what mom lays over. We have 3 that are the biggest, and they go to the moms and they bully the little ones, and we're literally losing piglets because of it. So what I had decided to do was take a little pen. I'm just gonna walk over there and show y'all that. A cyclone fence pen, and I got that mama in, and we put the babies in. The babies are now out, so we've got to figure out what to do. Put the babies in with the mama in hopes that we've already taken Peppa's babies away from her because she wasn't feeding her, she was not feeding her baby. She wouldn't lay over because the big pigs would come over, and when she would lay over, the big pigs would suck her dry until she got done and laid back over. So that left the little piglets with literally nothing to eat. That's why we took her piglets away from her, because they were literally dying. So now we have the mama that has the 9, same situation with the sick piglet inside. The mama won't lay over. When she does, the big piglets are attacking her. The mama with the 3 oldest piglets in a pen by themselves where they couldn't get out. So that way when the other mama laid over, her little piglets could nurse. And they're already out. So I'm gonna go see what is going on. And then when we figure that out, we've got to run Peppa over here all the way up without the commercial pigs, which are on this side. We've got to run her through their field into the pen, because Peppa is kind of to the point where we don't need her breeding anymore. She's our oldest. She can't feed her babies. We had a horrible success rate with her babies. So they're gone. She's gone.
Come on, girl.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind.
Is this how we raise pigs now?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm glad your gym skills and cheer skills came in to work on the farm here. Fun times. So what the problem was we had the mama, all mamas were getting nursed out by all babies, and that's okay. There's no problem with that. Actually, last time it worked out fine because every baby got fed. However, because there was a variant between, 3 or 4 weeks with these and 2 or 3 weeks with these, it made them be in 2 weeks behind, so they never could fight for the milk. So I think what we did, because the mama wouldn't lay over for these babies because she knew these 3 over here were taking all our milk. I think we solved that issue by putting them in the little fence right here. We were going to deep bed them just for a few days. That allows this mama to kind of get these babies on up and get them a little bit stronger. If they get about a week or 2 extra time, they'll grow a little bit, and they'll be a little bit more able to fend for themselves. Or that's what we found. Like right now, those 3 over there, they're good. They're good to go. Actually, I'm not gonna take them away from their mama, but they can live off cow milk and food because they're doing phenomenal. These 8, there's 4 that's doing great. The other 4 are a little weak, but I think it's because their mama wouldn't let them nurse. But she let them nurse a while ago. Now they're just kind of hanging out with her. The reason we couldn't separate them with fence, guys, the reason we couldn't do that is because the big little piglets, the little piglets over here, we're able to kind of still get through that net, because this is only a 2x6, so, and a 1x6 on up, so they could still kind of get through there and whittle through there, especially if they felt the mama was nursing. So they wanted to nurse. We're going to help them. We've got a pig panel plus a dog cyclone fence right there with that mama. She's already let them nurse. They're also eating some feed, so that's good. So now if we can get this mama taking care of these babies, we're good to go. I'm gonna give her a little bit more hay so she can just kind of calm down, be with them, not have to worry about all these other babies. Got Peppa out of here. It is so hard to see Peppa go, but it's our time. She's probably 5 to 6 years old. She's had some great successful litters. She's not nursing these, so we don't want to have a mama here that's going to do bad. We don't need that. That doesn't work on a farm. This is a working farm, and we love our animals, but she's going to prepare to work for us another way and take care of us through getting processed and butchered. So that's what we're going to be doing the next few days, taking care of her, putting her in the freezer, getting her ready to cure in the smokehouse, processing lard, and man, getting a lot done before we go to the Okie Homesteading Expo. Never stops here. This mama is the last mama with our boar. She's the only one that has not delivered, and so far she's not showing signs of delivery, so she will also be processed for sausage and lard if we don't see any babies drop soon for her. She's not even showing signs of swelling like the others did. She should have been right on with them, so she's lagging behind, and she'll pretty much be processed along with the others. And of course they're helping the farm other ways, but we're not going to sell her. We'll just call her right here on farm. All right, beating dark. We actually did it. It's actually becoming sunset. Aiden is literally running cows down there. We've got Peppa loaded up at the house. Miss Mac is back at the house, getting everybody ready for supper and bath time and bedtime. And we are filling up the last of the waters. for our wonderful, wonderful pigs, who has been a little difficult lately. One thing you have to realize when you're sustainable farming and regenerative ag and you're providing your own meat, males and babies cause more stress than anything. However, they are a necessity for a sustainable farm. You can't always buy pigs, you can't always buy sheep, you can't always buy cattle, but if you're raising them, you're always having them. Don't worry about trying to pick up a calf for growing out. Don't worry about trying to pick up a pig for growing out. Take the stress with the goods and bads. Raise males on the farm for animal husbandry and raise them from piglets, raise them from calves, raise them from lambs, whatever you're raising. Because I'm telling you, it'll benefit you in the long run to know you've got a sustainable meat source on farm. We're raising them all, so every day it gets a little crazy sometimes, especially during spring seasons when everything's starting to have babies. It's never a dull moment here. But we are wrapping it up, calling it a day. It feels amazing outside. It is definitely spring in Mississippi. And the grass is growing, and we are ready to hit it.
A new technique.
New technique, doing a little water glassing.
This is the old timers way, which we've never done. I'm going through picking out all my non-dirty eggs because it has been a little nasty down here. And I don't know if I have very many more, but just using a dry towel, and if I can get the dirt off of them, I'm using them. If not, then I'm putting them back.
How many eggs are we getting today right now?
We're averaging about 20. It's really good for our little birdies that have finally woke up and started laying us some eggs. So now that we're getting 20, I need a way to preserve them. I have put a lot in the freeze dryer, and that was an amazing way. It really was. But I don't want all my eggs in one basket. So I am going to, what did you just call it? 'Cause I don't remember.
Water glass.
Water glass. I want to call it water bath.
Water glass.
Glassing, yes. So I'm going to be putting some pickling lime over in my clean eggs in water and store these away. So when these little ladies are not laying in the winter, we'll have eggs.